Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I have no idea.
It stopped working.
It stopped working just because. And then I just couldn't join. And then it says your microphone is not working. What do you want to do? Join with the computer, something like that. And then I just couldn't activate my mic. And then it started working again, which was super weird. But anyway, we're here, we're back. Can you guys hear me well? Now I'm like, oh, I don't know if it's going to stop working again, but let's be positive and let's think that it's not going to stop working. Can you guys hear me well? All good?
Yes, everything
is okay.
Yes, perfect. Thank you, guys. So we are going to continue with one activity about phrasal verbs. I am going to officially send you the folder, the Google Drive folder, for you to please have and let me share my screen. Here it is. So this is the Google Drive folder, guys. You are going to have access to it. You are going to have the chance or the access to add things when we are working during the sessions and so on. So this is the link. What activity are we going to do now? So we are going to open here the one that says phrasal verb questions. And here we have more phrasal verbs. So what I want you to do is to get in groups, and then you are going to choose questions randomly. I mean, you can choose any question that you want. Each of the questions have each of the or the questions have phrasal verbs included. So I want you to answer the questions. For example, number 2, the last gadget or vehicle, machine, etc., that broke down in your house. So here we have a phrasal verb that is break down. Of course, it is conjugated to the past, that is broke down. And break down, it means stop working, to stop working. So the last gadget, vehicle, machine, etc., that stopped working in your house or broke down in your house. So we can either use the phrasal verb. In this case, we're going to try to use the phrasal verb. So you could say, oh, the last thing that broke down in my house was my old computer. Let's say my old computer, because my cats were playing with it and then it stopped working or it broke down. Okay. And then the other person chooses any card or any question that he or she wants. And then, for example, this one, the last time you had to dress up for a party. Okay, we have a phrasal verb here that is dressed up. For example, okay, the last time I had to dress up for a party, that means to dress in a fancy way, was in December for a graduation, for example. Okay, so that is what I want you to do. I'm going to send you to the groups, and you are going to practice phrasal verbs in a conversation. Clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Excellent. So I'm going to send you to the groups. This is going to be a short activity, okay? So probably like 10 or 15 minutes maximum. Is anybody connected twice? Is anybody that is twice in the session? No? Okay. So please join. Oh, and you have the access to share screen. Let me see if you have the access. Now you have. Please join the groups.
Teacher,
Yes.
teacher, sorry, I got a problem with my connection and I didn't hear what we got to do.
Okay.
Me too, teacher.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
Can you send like a message, like a podcast? Because everyone is lost and they are
Oh.
not saying anything. Yeah.
Like everyone in the group?
Yeah, a
Or
lot of the
in-
groups are there asking me what we gotta do, but my connection
Ah,
was bad and I didn't hear.
okay,
Can
okay.
you send like a message for the whole group, like you
Yes,
did before?
yes.
You know?
So let me see if I can do well, but I'm going to explain real quick the activity. So
Okay.
you had to choose. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so you guys are going to let me send Angelica to one of the groups because she just joined. Okay, so what I want you to do is to choose any card. For example, Freddy, you could say, oh, I'm going to talk about this one, an occasion on which you had to give in. Give in means ceder, like, like, oh, okay, I agree on what you say, or okay, you win, ganaste, we say that in Spanish. So an occasion in which you had to give in. So you choose one, any that you want, and you talk about it. That's it. Then the second person, that is, let's say, Angelica. Angelica, choose one of the cards. Okay, Angelica says, speak about the last time someone has backed you up in a project, decision, etc. That means like supporting you on an activity, on a certain project or decision or something. And then Angelica talks about that. Okay, then Joely decides to talk about this one. Have you run into old school friends recently? And then Joely answers that. What is run into? Okay, that means like encontrarse, estrellarse de frente, like see them, encontrarse con ellos. So you talk about that situation. All of these sentences, they have a phrasal verb. So the idea is that, first of all, you identify the meaning of that phrasal verb, and then you can describe the situation. That's it. And talk about it.
Okay, just choosing the
Yes,
cards and start talking about the situation that
yes,
is
exactly.
presented there. Okay.
Exactly. And then you choose any card that you want. It doesn't have to follow a specific order. Then Freddy, you say, okay, in the previous one, you talked about this one, for example, the first one. And then you are going to this one. The last time you made up an excuse in order not to go somewhere or not to do something. So you can choose any of these situations. Is that clear?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it is very clear.
Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to visit the groups. I'm going to visit the group,
Yes,
and
teacher.
and then you have access to share your screen. You have access to share your screen. I'm going to visit the groups, and I'm going to clarify if any doubts that they may have. Please start
Okay.
working, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay,
Okay,
it
guys,
was
sorry to interrupt. Do you have questions about the activity? or is everything clear?
I think it's clear, teacher.
Clear, right? All good? Excellent. Okay, very good. Thank you. Please continue.
It was
It was expensive. I don't have a watch yet.
Hi guys,
For
sorry
that
to
reason.
interrupt. Sorry to interrupt. Do you have any questions about the activity or not?
Well, we are speaking from each situation
Yeah.
and
You
give
choose any
examples.
situation. Yes, you choose any situation. All of the sentences or all of the situations have one phrasal verb. Okay, so run into, broke down, back you up, take after, bump into. So they have different phrasal verbs that you are going to choose any of the situations and then talk about it, and that's it.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Okay, of course.
So the next one, had you run into
Ok, travesura. ¿Es travesura?
Hello guys.
Travieso, sí.
Do you have questions about the activity or is everything clear?
No, teacher. Sorry, what is the meaning of naughty now?
Naughty means in Spanish, for example, when we say, oh, there is a lot of noise here. Here, Natalie, there was a lot of noise. So a naughty person means travieso o travesura. It depends. So something naughty you have done and you have got away with it. Got away with it means like salirse con la suya, salir bien librado o escaparse de la situación. So something naughty that you have done. Algo, for example, kids do this all the time. Los niños hacen eso todo el tiempo, travesuras. So something naughty that you did and you got away with it. That's it.
Okay, teacher. So I have mine.
Okay, excellent. So please continue
Okay,
working.
for mine, one day,
Okay, guys. So the idea was just to practice easy phrasal verbs and common phrasal verbs. I am going to share, well, I already shared with you this PDF. It's on the Google Drive folder with phrasal verb, with the meaning, and with an example. Here, there are 200 common phrasal verbs with meanings and examples. So we have, they are organized in alphabetical order. So we have act on, act out, act up, add on, add up, agree with. These are only 200, okay?
Teacher, don't be like your professor.
I won't be like my
Don't get
professor.
obsessed with that.
I am not going to get obsessed with that, I promise you. However, I am sending you this information that you can check whenever you need, whenever you want. You can practice, and here we have examples in contexts in order to practice those phrasal verbs. So you can start little by little, guys. I mean, you don't have to memorize 200 phrasal verbs in 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month. I mean, you don't have to, but the idea is that you start implementing them in your daily life, and you start like learning about them, because phrasal verbs are very, very, very important, guys. So keep this in mind. Okay, my people, I'm going to call the attendance to see who is here in the session for the second block. So let's see. Acevedo Cueva Sarai, is Sarai in the session? Sarai, my dear Sarai is not here. Albarracín Caballero Cristian.
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Ayala Viloria Joeli. Okay, Joeli.
Here, teacher.
Good. Baca Jain Andrea. Andrea Baca.
Yes, teacher.
Good. Carrero Bonilla John Hammer. Carrero Bonilla John Hammer. Cordero Castellanos Brian. Brian is not in the session. Yes, no? Nope.
Teacher, I think that Brian has internet problems because he was with us in the,
Oh, he was in the previous activity?
yes, and he answered 1 or 2 questions, and I don't remember.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to leave the space blank. And then let's see if he comes or if he joins the session. But thank you for letting me know. Thank you. Córdoba Miranda Stephanie.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome. Durán Ardila Silvia.
Here, teacher.
Great. Fonseca García Freddy.
I'm here.
Liscano Ariza Judy Lisette. Judy. Are you here, Judy? I think she was having like some issues. I think she was. Lozada Uribe Daniela. Daniela Lozada, are you here? Muñoz Salazar Andrea Juliana.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Pinzón Linares Mayra Juliet.
Present, teacher.
Pérez Ardila Natalie.
I'm here, teacher.
Awesome. Plata Vargas Mayra.
Present, teacher.
Rodríguez Llorente Harold.
I'm here, teacher.
Sandoval Miranda Angélica. Angélica Sandoval.
Hi, teacher.
Good. Sierra Jaimes Daniela.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, Ana María Velasco.
Hi, teacher.
Vera Peña, Jennifer Jimena.
Here, teacher.
Okay, very good, guys. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, okay, give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, guys. So for the second part of the session, we were doing the phrasal verb speaking activity. That is what we just did. Then we're going to work on pages 88 and 89, and then we're going to finish with a game about articles. Okay, so let's go to our books on pages 88 and 89. This is a topic that you already know. So we're just going to have like a short review session on this, the use and non-use of articles. So let's pay attention to these weird interview questions. The first one, if you were a cartoon character, who would you be? What would you answer, guys, in an interview question? What would you answer? If you were a cartoon character, who would you be?
I don't watch cartoons anymore.
You don't watch cartoons, so you don't know?
Yes, I don't.
Okay. But maybe a cartoon that you know.
You look, teacher, you recognize or you remember a Million Dalmatas? The dog, he always says, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. It's
So,
me.
Are you hungry, Aniela?
are you hungry, Aniela?
Yes.
That's so funny. So you will be the hungry dog, okay? Okay, awesome.
Maybe I thought maybe one that I used to watch many years ago. That it was about a family who they live in a jungle or in
Okay.
different parts of the world, and they were always learning something new about animals.
Oh, it was like from
was-
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
from Nickelodeon.
I remember
Many years
that.
ago.
monkey? A monkey
Oh,
like
Yeah,
and
a
they had
monkey.
oh my goodness.
She
I
had
remember.
this superpower to talk to animals, and she was
Yeah. Oh my
in the
goodness.
jungle.
Oh my,
Strawberries, something like that.
I had totally
I-
forgotten about that one. Oh wow. That is, oh wow. I just had a flashback.
Like her parents were like
The
scientists,
Thornberries.
something like-
Yeah. Oh my
that
goodness.
way.
So you will be the girl, or the person. I think it was a girl who had
Yeah,
like
the girl. It was a girl.
that
Yeah.
she had this superpower that she could talk to animals. Oh,
Yeah.
very interesting answer. Very good. How the next one, how would you get an elephant into a refrigerator? That's a weird question, but
I don't
you
know.
know, how would you get an elephant into a refrigerator?
Pushing him.
First,
Open the refrigerator, put the
Cutting it to
elephant,
pieces.
close the
And then like force him to go inside.
That's so sad, Freddy.
I know. I mean, that's something that it's a hypothetical situation. I mean, I don't think anyone would ever put an elephant into a refrigerator. I mean, an elephant is like massive. It's so big, and it wouldn't fit into a small or a regular refrigerator. But you know, that's a weird question that maybe is asked in one interview. I would say I have no idea. I would say like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I have no idea.
I believe that the question is like our classmates said, open the door.
Uh-huh.
It's like a game to answer a question that
Uh-huh.
is weird, but not
And-
it's weird. It's like logical.
I mean, and
to-
it's to see how creative you are, I think. These are like
Yeah.
this type of questions to see how creative you are and how would you tackle these kind of questions. So yeah, I mean, they're of course they're not like real life questions. These are just like to check or to test your creativity and quickness of a candidate or of a person that is applying for that job, and to of course find more information about what they think. Okay, next question. Would the president of the United States make a good software engineer? Would the president of the United States make a good software engineer? Do you think? Do you think?
I don't know, maybe he prepared for that.
Okay, okay,
Can
okay,
achieve that.
okay, okay, great. What is a normal person like? Interesting. Those are the kind of questions that they want to test.
It's ambiguous.
Even in Spanish, that is difficult to
¿Cómo es
think
una
of.
persona normal? You know, it has, I mean, maybe what is normal for me is not normal for you. So these kind of questions
Yeah,
just
we are not
want,
objective.
yeah, of course. And these kind of questions only want, these kind of questions only want to test or to get to know you better, like in a deeper way. So because you know, it's not objective, as Frey said, because maybe what is normal for me is not normal for you and for the rest. So we need to be careful with those kind of questions that are weird, but maybe they can ask us this kind of questions. How many people would you say there are at the at university in the UK, Mexico, or your country? How many people would you say there are in Colombia? There are at university in Colombia.
I would
How
say maybe 5 millions.
5 million?
Maybe
people?
20,
12 million
25%
of the
no,
population?
20. Yes, 20.
20% of the population?
Or I don't know if 20 is much.
Okay,
Ah.
okay. Okay. How would you describe this company, Microsoft or Apple, to a visitor from Mars? How would you describe it?
I don't know, something that was created by humans in
Okay.
order to improve communication,
Okay,
like Microsoft,
okay,
or paperwork for us.
okay. Interesting, because it's a visitor from Mars. So of course, everything in Mars maybe is different. I'm sure.
They are supposed to have like better technology.
Like technology, like a more advanced
Yes.
technology. Okay.
Yeah, more technology.
Okay. And why are manhole covers round? Manhole covers are this, like las tapas de las alcantarillas, pero no las alcantarillas de los desechos, sino las de telefonía, las de
agua.
Okay.
las de agua, o las de, sí, las de telefonía que a veces uno ve como que quedan ahí como subterráneas. So why are manhole covers round? Because they're for men, right? Manhole, so manhole, like holes for men. Covers, these are the covers, round. Why?
It is something related with the shape.
Teacher, I don't
As I
understand
remember.
this question.
You don't understand this question? Okay. So this question is, why are, this is a manhole. Okay, this is a manhole. It's like the hole that is on the ground for men. I mean, not only men, but maybe women as well. This is not a job only for men, but it's more popular against men. So why are manhole covers, the thing that covers that hole, why are they round? Que porque esas alcantarillas o esas tapas de esos huecos que hay subterráneos para cableado o para el agua, que es donde ingresan los trabajadores de ciertas empresas a hacer algún tipo de arreglo y demás. Why are the manhole covers? ¿Por qué las tapas son redondas? O el hueco, el espacio, it's always round.
Maybe teacher is easier to the people
Enter to the
Okay.
enter, yes.
Okay, so it's easier for people to enter or to access those areas. Okay, okay. And if Hollywood,
yes, because it's like a como se tubería in English. How do you say?
you could say the pipes.
The pipe, but a big pipe.
Uh-huh. Okay, okay, very good. So and the last question, if Hollywood made a movie about your life, which actor would you like to play the lead role? So this is the type of question to get to know you. The other ones, for example, this one is to see how creative you are, to see how fast you can answer and how creative your answers are. But this one is to get to know you better. Like this one, what is a normal person like? So this is to see your personality somehow. So if Hollywood made a movie about your life, which actor would you like to play the lead role? Who?
Angelina Jolie.
Why
I
Angelina
was
Jolie?
going for her too.
Oh
Yes?
yes.
Why?
I think that she's very
Yeah.
good actress, and she's very dramatic, and she has like, I don't know, like a special way in, like she looks other.
Okay.
So I think that she's very expressive with her eyes, and I like that.
Okay, okay. And you would love her to play the lead role in your life, like to be the main person in the movie that
Yes.
that is a movie based on your life. Okay, okay, interesting.
I don't
Anybody-
look like that, no?
What?
She's
Sorry?
very sexy. I don't look like that, but she's very
she's very unique. She's
yes.
you are
I don't
beautiful,
know.
of course, but Angelina
you,
Jolie,
thank you.
she's from another world. She is.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay.
we choose her because she's a philanthropist.
Okay.
Because of that.
Okay. Interesting. Anybody else, guys? Who would you play, or which actor would you like to play the lead role of your movie? No, this is something that you haven't thought about. I mean, I think these kind of questions we have never really like thought about an answer for this. But like a quick question, like a quick answer.
Teacher, maybe Lady Gaga in the Warning Star. I don't know.
Oh, the
name of
star, a
the
star is
movie.
born. A star is
Yeah,
born.
thank you.
Oh.
I love her performance, so maybe she's
I
the
love
perfect.
I love that movie. Yes, and she's a great actress. She is a great
Yes.
actress. She's a great
What
singer.
movie?
A Star is Born. Oh, it's a
I love it. I love it. It's really a good one.
it's such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
That's when it crossed this famous song.
Sorry,
From that
like
movie.
sorry,
That is
Trey?
like a famous
Yeah,
song from that movie.
it's called, I don't know if it's called Shallow or it has another name.
Oh, beautiful.
You have to use it for
teacher.
one exercise, teacher. That's all.
I will use it for Monday. For so when we start class on Monday, I will play the song.
Yeah, Shallow.
So it's called Shallow. It's such a beautiful song. I love it. I love that song. Okay. Yes, and I love that movie. It is a really, really, really good movie. You must watch it if you haven't. My people, so we are going to pay attention here to the general rules of the use of articles. We're going to clarify some doubts about this, and then we are going to do or work on this exercise. We only have half an hour for this session, so we're going to try to do as much as we can today, and if there are questions and so on, we can continue on Monday. What about the uses of art? Before we begin, guys, the uses of articles. This is something that is still problematic for you. Like, this is something that you are still confused about. Be honest. Like, I'm not going to get mad, or I'm not going to judge you, or no, of course not. But I just want to check if this is a topic that it's still problematic for you, or that is confusing for you. The uses of articles. And the, or zero article. What do you think?
And you said that again, teacher, the use of what?
The use of articles. Use of articles. And the, and zero article, or no article. Is this a topic that I'm sure you already know? This is a topic that is not new for you. So my question is, what do you think about this topic? Is it easy? Is it still confusing? Is it
Sometimes I make mistakes.
okay? You still make
Yeah.
mistakes about this. Okay.
When to use the, you know, or and
Okay. With indefinite article. With an indefinite
yeah,
article.
indefinite.
Okay. Okay. What about the rest? What do you think about this topic, guys?
I think that sometimes I put the
Mhm. Yeah, the article.
and yeah, and sometimes it's not necessary.
So sometimes it's zero article.
Yes,
right?
and I don't know in what times it's necessary and in what times not.
Okay.
So I put
Okay. No, I get it. So here, we are going to, this is on page 155, page 155. We are going to pay attention to the study number 1, that is use and non-use of article. Milu, hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Good. So here, there are basic rules. So indefinite article, we use a or an when we don't know which one, because the thing is one of many. For example, he's an artist and there are many artists. I am a teacher. How many teachers are there? Thousands, millions of teachers. So I am a teacher. So I'm one of many. Okay. When something is not unique, for example, I have just bought a Ferrari. So there are many Ferraris. I'm just talking about, I'm not talking about a Ferrari in particular. I'm talking about in general. For example, I say, I want an apple. So I'm not talking about an apple in particular. I'm talking about any apple. Yes, Angelica.
Teacher, I normally I make a mistake when, sorry, I confuse the use of a article a or an when mood sounds, because in some cases I can identify which one in the
Which one to
in the
use? Our and?
Yes.
Okay.
But in the mood sounds.
Like in the mood song, what do you mean? In the with the vowels, with the sound?
Yeah.
Okay. So we were taught that a and an are the same, and they actually are. They are the same. However, guys, we need to pay attention. They both mean the same. It means uno o una, right? In Spanish. However, a or an, I use it when the next word starts with the sound of a vowel. So it has, when the next word has a sound, a vowel sound. Okay, when the next word has a vowel sound, not a vowel, but a vowel sound, no vocal, porque siempre nos decían, es que si la siguiente empieza con vocal, se le agrega en. No, no. It's vowel sound, que tenga sonido de vocal. For example, if I say this one, I want to say, yo estudio en una universidad, for example. So, university, it starts with a vowel. Empieza con vocal. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, so university starts with a vowel. However, this vowel doesn't have a vowel sound. Esta vocal no tiene sonido de vocal. So let's go to a dictionary. Let's go to Oxford Dictionary. And let's Google it. Let me share my screen. Okay, so let's write the word university, right? Let's check the, let's check here. Here. Let's check the phonetic transcription. Vamos a ver la transcripción fonética. This U se pronuncia, tiene sonido de consonante. ¿Cuál es esta consonante? Cuando pronuncio, por ejemplo, yes, right? Que no es una voz, yo no digo yes, yo no digo you, no, I say you, university, yellow, yo no digo yellow, no. So I say university, yellow. So this sound, este no es sonido de vocal, okay? It has the U. So it has this consonant. Tiene esta consonante aquí de primerito, okay? So this one, we wouldn't write it, por esta razón, no lo escribimos acá. We don't write this with an university. We say a university. Una universidad, okay? So we say a university. Let me write here. Am I sharing my, yes, the board, la pizarra. So I say a university, right? Because university, this one doesn't start with a vowel sound. Esta no empieza con sonido de vocal, sino con sonido de consonante. So for example, when I say apple, when I have the word apple, right? This one has a vowel sound. Esta sí tiene sonido de vocal. This one, apple. So I would say an apple. So I say an apple. Okay. So that is the difference between one and the other. If it starts with a vowel sound, si empieza con sonido de vocal, if it starts with a vowel sound, I use an. But if it doesn't start with a vowel sound, I use a. That means with a consonant sound. Con sonido de consonante, utilizo a. Con sonido de vocal, an. Ambas significan uno o una. Okay, one. Clear so far? Clear, guys?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so
I have
it's
a question
yes.
about the word Europe. Is like vowel sound or not?
Europe.
Like the
Okay.
continent.
Okay,
Europe.
no, it's the same. Europe.
You
You.
like university.
Okay, yes, exactly. Like university.
For that go with a. Sorry.
But you don't say a Europe.
A Europe country, no?
A European country.
Okay, thank you.
A European country. Let's look here. You see? Europe, European. So you see,
Okay,
it starts with that you. So for example, when I say yellow, so it starts with this sound, yellow, European, university. Okay, so it doesn't have the sound of a vowel. No tiene sonido de vocal. Okay, good.
Okay,
Okay.
teacher, got it. Thank you.
Okay, of course. Let's continue here. Where are we? Where are we? We're here. The book. There we go. So we use articles or and when we don't know, when this is when we say indefinite. Ese es el artículo indefinido. O sea, que no estoy hablando de algo en específico. Es el indefinido, okay? Indefinite article. So we use a or and when we don't know which one, because the thing is one of many, es uno de muchos. So he's an artist, I am a teacher, he's a doctor. So yes, when we're talking about one of many, uno de tantos. Now, when I say he's a president, él es un presidente. There are so many countries, hay muchos países, so él es uno de tantos, ¿ok? Pero si yo hablo del presidente de Colombia, ¿cuántos presidentes hay? Ahí sí ya es uno solito, pero ya es diferente, ¿ok? Pero vamos a prestar la atención aquí al de a or and. So it's not unique, so I bought a Ferrari, or has not been mentioned before. There was a new student in class. Or I say, I watched a movie last night, for example. So this is the first time that I mentioned this. So I use, I watched a movie last night. So this is any movie. Vi una película.
It could be any movie? Okay.
Yeah, because it's any movie. It could be any movie from Netflix. Netflix has like 1,000 movies, right? So I say, I watched a movie last night. I'm not talking about a particular movie. I'm talking about one of many movies, many possible movies, okay? And then we use the when we know which one, because the thing or person is unique or unique in that context. Ahora, el the, que es el artículo definido, lo utilizo para hablar de algo o de alguien que es único o único en ese contexto. For example, the Australian Prime Minister. So there is only one Australian Prime Minister. The president of the country, that means the president of Colombia. How many presidents do we have? Just one. So the president. I am the teacher of B2.1 level. I am the teacher because I am the only teacher, right? So I am unique in this context. If I say I am a teacher from the Language Institute, si yo digo soy una profesora del Instituto de Lenguas, I am a teacher because there are so many, hay muchos. There are so many teachers, but if I say I am the teacher from the B2.5 level, B2.1, sorry, B2.1 level of Gobernación de Santander program, okay? So I am the only teacher. I am unique in that context, okay? Look, I looked inside. The engine was in a terrible state. There is only one engine in that case, okay? So that one is unique. For example, when I say the sun, el sol, okay? The sun. How many suns do we have? Just one. The movie, the movie, no. The moon, I mean, there are many moons. Hay muchas lunas, right? But the earth moon, there is only one. ¿Cuántas lunas tiene el planeta Tierra? Just one. So the moon, this is something that is unique. The earth, how many earth? ¿Cuántas planeta Tierra hay? Just one. The earth, just one. Because it's something that is unique. Or someone that, or something that has been mentioned before. Algo que ha sido nombrado anteriormente. So when I say, for example, oh, let me stop here. Let me erase this. The man gave me a ticket. I saw that the ticket was a single. That means era un ticket, no era un ticket doble, sino uno individual. So the man gave me a ticket. Lo menciono por primera vez. El tipo me dio un ticket. He gave me a ticket. Just one, okay? Just any ticket. Then I mention it again. Lo menciono nuevamente. I saw that the ticket. So the other person knows what ticket I'm talking about. Let's see the example with the movie. I saw a movie last night. The movie was amazing. So in the second sentence, I say the movie because I am referring to the movie that I saw last night. So I mentioned the movie again, and you guys know what movie I'm talking about, okay? And it's defined by the phrase which follows it. So what's the new student's name? So I'm talking about the new student in particular and the name of that student in particular. I'm asking for something in particular about a particular person. Clear, guys? Is it clear the use of articles, definite and indefinite article?
I mean, it all depends on the context.
It depends
Yes,
on the
teacher.
context. Okay, okay. And then, guys, we also have no article because sometimes we don't need an article. So we do not need an article when we talk about things in general. We can use a singular and plural for singular and plural nouns. For example, do you like sports? Do you like sport or do you like sports? So I'm talking about sports in general. The thing that is confusing is that in Spanish we use articles for almost everything. Lo que es confuso acá es que en español utilizamos artículo para casi todo. So yo digo, ¿te gustan los deportes? So there is a tendency, hay una tendencia a poner artículos también. So we say, oh, do you like the sports? No, but if in English it doesn't function the same way. En inglés no funciona de la misma manera. So if I say, for example, los delfines son inteligentes, I say that in Spanish, los delfines, le pongo el artículo. But in English, I say dolphins are intelligent because I'm talking about things in general, okay? Si quiero hablar de los delfines del zoológico, del zoológico no, del acuario de Santa Marta, for example, ahí sí ya utilizo el artículo definido. Yo digo, the dolphins from the aquarium in Santa Marta are very smart. Ahí sí ya utilizo el artículo definido porque estoy hablando de un grupo en particular, okay? So if I say, children are active or are usually active. So I'm talking about children in general. Children are usually active. Now, if I say the children from kids 3 are active. Los niños de kids 3, que son el grupo que les enseño los sábados. So the kids from kids 3 or the children from kids 3 are very active. Ahí utilizo el artículo porque estoy hablando de esos niños en particular. Another example, if I say, oh, cats are super cute. Los gatos son lindos. Cats, general. I'm talking about cats in general. If I want to talk about cats in particular, I say, the cats that live in my house are cute. Los gatos que viven en mi casa son lindos. Ahí se utiliza el artículo. The cats that live in my house are cute. So we don't use articles when we talk about things in general and with the names of people or places, but there are exceptions. Con nombres de personas o lugares, pero hay excepciones. Con nombres de personas no utilizo artículos. For example, I don't say the Freddy, the Angelica, the Harold, the Stephanie. No, I don't say that. It's similar to Spanish. I don't say el Freddy, la Angelica, el Harold, la Stephanie. No, I don't say la Daniela. No, we don't say that because it's not right. Ni siquiera suena bien, right? Suena un poco like como maluquito decirle a alguien utilizar un artículo, incluso en español. So in English, we don't say that for names. For places, we don't use articles for places. However, if we refer, for example, if I say, I like going to the park in my neighborhood. Me gusta ir al parque que queda en mi vecindario. I like to go to the park. But if I say, I like to go to parks, I like to go to parks, yo no utilizo artículo, yo no digo, I like to go to the parks. No, si hablo en general, I like to go to parks in general without article. There are fixed expressions that are with and without articles, so it is best to learn this individually. Hay algunos casos que son en particular y que sí hay que aprenderlos porque son así. For example, a few. Lleva aquí el artículo a, pero por ya como parte de su esencia o de su ser. For example, at home, yo no digo at the home, digo at home, at work, at the beginning, lleva el artículo the at the beginning. at the end, it has the article, lleva el artículo at the end. Go to bed, no lleva artículo. Siempre, o es un error muy común, uno escuchar, I go to the bed at 10 p.m. No, it's not correct. It's not correct to the bed. I go to bed, okay? Never use the article when you refer to bed. The same with home, at the home, no, at home, no article. Go to the cinema, it has the article, it's a fixed phrase, es una frase ya fijada y así lo lleva. Go to the shops, go to the station. In the world, so it's a fixed expression. Once a week, so it is a fixed expression. Once a week, once a year, twice a week, twice a year. So it has the article up. It has the article up. 60 kilometers an hour, so it has the article in. The other day, it has the article the. The same, it has the article the. So those are fixed expressions, fixed phrases that are used with and without articles that we need to learn them individually, okay? So these are some examples. Okay, good. Also with the superlatives, when we talk about areas, let's talk about areas that often cause problems for jobs. If there are many people doing a particular job, we use a or an, like I am a teacher, because there are many people doing that job. So my husband is an architect. There are many architects, so an architect. But if a job is specific to one person, we use the. So he's having talks with the French minister because there is only one. Or the teacher Laura Chaparro is in charge of the B2.1 level, because I am a teacher, but I am the only one doing that specific job, and I am the teacher of this group. So that's why in that context, I will use the article the. With the superlativo, reglita del superlativo, siempre debe utilizar el artículo. So she's the best, and she's the most amazing person. This is the hottest day, because it's part of the rules. Es parte de su regla, superlativo siempre artículo. With last and next, these adjectives can be used with or without, but there is a change of meaning. So we say, I saw James last night. It means the night before this one. It's the last night of our holiday. So a time defined by a context. So a veces podemos encontrar el last night or the last night, pero son diferentes en significado o en contexto. So the first one is, I saw James last night. Vi a James anoche. No artículo ahí, last night. Si yo digo, it's the last night of our holiday, es la última noche de nuestras vacaciones, es un tiempo definido por el contexto, the last night. Today is the last day of our vacation, for example. So I use the in that context. I will see you next week. Te veré la siguiente semana, o sea, the next one after this one, la siguiente. Or the next time I'll see you, you'll be 40. So it's a time defined by the context. La próxima vez que te vea. So estoy hablando de un tiempo definido. The next time I see you, I'll be 40. La próxima vez que te vea, tendré 40. I'll be 40. Okay? For institutions like school, prison, university, church, hospital, with words like prison, university, church, we use no article. Okay, when we're thinking about the institution and the normal purpose for it. Cuando hablamos de la institución y el propósito o el propósito de esto, el normal uso de esto. So I say, my sister had to stay in hospital overnight. So no article there, okay? However, if we're thinking about the building, we use the. Our flight is opposite the hospital. So, cuando hablo de la institución, no utilizo artículo. Cuando hablo del edificio, sí utilizo artículo, okay? For example, en esta, my flat is opposite the hospital. Mi apartamento está al lado opuesto del hospital, o sea, del edificio del hospital. that. But if I say, oh, my sister had to stay in hospital overnight, mi hermana tuvo que quedarse en el hospital toda la noche overnight, we don't use article in that context, okay? Same thing with school. I go to school every day. Voy a la escuela todos los días. I go to school every day, no article. But if I say, the school is located in 2 blocks. La escuela está ubicada en en 2 cuadras, right? So, en este último caso, yo digo, the school is located. Estoy hablando de la escuela, de el edificio, the building. Guys, clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
It's clear.
okay. Okay, awesome.
After
So
we put it in practice.
yeah, it's just a matter of practice. This is not something that is difficult. This is something that is not new for you. However, it could be confusing at times. It could be confusing sometimes because in Spanish, we use articles for everything or for almost everything. So that can be problematic when we are learning a new language, because there is a tendency to translate or to use everything in one language to the other, but sometimes it's not. I mean, it's different. So guys, I am going to give you homework, okay? Because we didn't have time to do this activity in class because time is short now. Ahora es muy corto el tiempo. Time is really, really, really short. No homework, Mayra. Oh my goodness, guys. But you know, let's think about something. There is Holy Week coming. Ya viene la Semana Santa. Vamos a tener una semana de descanso. So you can do homework to practice. Es una tareita de práctica. So what I want you to do, guys, is you are going to complete these empty spaces with an article or with 0 article. Si no va un artículo, pues no le ponemos artículo. 0. Si va al artículo, definimos cuál. Si es artículo indefinido, si es artículo definido, a, and, or the. So, for example, for many job seekers around world,
The word.
the world, yes.
According to what you said, it's just one word.
Yeah, there is
Us.
only one world. It's something that is unique. So the world. For many job seekers around the world, getting job with job.
A top international
A
company.
job
Yes, getting a job, very good, with top international company like with the top or with a top or
A top.
with a
with
top.
a top.
Yeah, because we're talking about just any, like cualquiera. Estamos hablando de una compañía top, como Google, right? But we're talking about one, like any, cualquiera. A top company like Google, the Google and Google. Or
On
Z.
the Google?
No, here
No,
article. No
Only
article.
Zero, no article.
Zero article. 0. No artículo.
like Google
Like Google. Yeah, that's it. Like Google. Okay. Like Google.
is a pinnacle of your ambition is a.
Is okay. Is
It's a pineapple.
what do you think?
That is the
Okay.
pinnacle of the
Okay. Is that is it? So guys, that is what I want you to do. Yes.
Sorry for interrupt you. What's the meaning of pinnacle?
Okay, so the pinnacle is like the most successful point, like the most successful point of your career, or the culmination of your goals, like your top goals, the pinnacle of their ambition, like the top the top ambition. Yes, like cúspide. Exactly. Very good. Guys, time's up. Lola. Sorry, guys. My cat is just like trying to break my coach. And I'm not letting her do that. Guys, time is up. Okay, so for homework, you are going to complete this exercise that is on page 88. And then you are going to answer these questions from the reading, okay? With to practice phrasal verbs. So we have 2 pieces of homework. The first one, page 86, exercise number 3, and page 88, exercise number, well, I think it's number 1. Yeah, I think number 1, or exercise B. Clear, guys? Is it clear?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
it
Okay, my people, so time's up. Thank you very much for coming here. It was a great first day of B2. I will see you on Monday. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye,
Have a great
teacher.
day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.